Welcome back to the Jamaican Storybook, where wisdom meets storytelling and truth always finds its way to the surface. Today's proverb is simple, but powerful. Anything in a dark must come to light. In other words, no matter how long you hide it, the truth always reveals itself. Lies have short legs, and deceit, it can't hide forever. Some people spend their lives thinking they're pulling the wool over people's eyes. They pretend, perform, lie and scheme, thinking the people they're deceiving are blind or slow. But the truth? Sometimes the person you think you're fooling is just letting you run rope because they already see who you are, and they're enjoying the free entertainment, courtesy of you. Let me tell you a story. There was a woman who, according to this man, she knew was sharp, independent, and focused. She had plans that would be better realised with a partner. So she decided to assist the man who, on paper, had potential. She wasn't a fool, though, and noted that every story of his life involved being wronged by someone he did right by. He was full of plans and promises. They made a business agreement. She laid out the terms. Everything clear, transparent. He agreed, but the moment he thought she needed him, he started slipping, violating the terms of the contract, secrets, big secrets, and excuses, parallel plans with outliers, vibes change, until one day, him just disappear, vanish, no warning, no explanation. Scurried off like a rat at dawn. And in his mind, he felt powerful, like he got her, left her hanging while she needed him. He told his co-conspirators, "Me cut her off, me done with that." But what he doesn't know is that his false humility, his duplicity, the contradictions between his words and his actions, were always visible. It was clear to her that he was a sideshow, a scammer whose biggest victim was himself. And so she adjusted and proceeded accordingly. He became a social experiment, a source of amusement. Despite her graces, he persisted in pursuing the impossible, taking what she wasn't giving. Given that he persisted in fucking around, she decided to join the fun and games, to ensure that he would find out. She employed one of the foundational tactics in The Art of War. Appear weak when you are strong. Watch how people move when they think that you are vulnerable. And, true to form, he showed her his full hand. Arrogance, duplicity, disrespect, cowardice, dishonesty, and a lack of integrity. He slithered away, thinking that he had left her in a bad situation, not knowing that what initially presented itself as a negative evolved into a major positive. The path she was on, it never needed him to begin with. She was the blessing in his life. She was the door to any prospect of peace he would ever have through eternity. And by trying to deceive her, he slammed that door on himself. Months later, he's in a worse position, despite thinking he's doing better. Short-sighted and stupid. S-squared, jackass. Meanwhile, she's rising with no encumbrances, no drama, no dead weight, no devil disguised as deliverance. When you're rooted in truth and guided by wisdom, you're protected. You can't stoop to the level of your enemies, even if you wanted to. Dirty living and unclean moves are never possible. Remember this. Anything in a dark must come to light. So walk good, move with honour, and know that those you try to fool, when they go silent, it isn't weakness. they're above you on the observation deck of life, marveling at the profundity of you choosing to honour the generations of fuckery from which you're descended, by exemplifying it all the abysmal days and ways of your life. If you enjoyed this story and want more timeless wisdom through Jamaican culture, like, share, and subscribe to the Jamaican Storybook. Until next time, live in the light, so if night turns to day, you won't need to run away.